Check the sander for any signs of damage. Now remove the cable tie, checking for any signs of damage. If the sander shows any signs of damage, do not use it and return it to your retailer for a replacement. Connect the dust collector by aligning the lugs on the sander with the lugs on the dust collector. Rotate the dust collector to lock it in place. To change the base, hold the sander so the base is facing up. Use a hex key to remove the screws which secure the base. Align the 4 plastic lugs with the points on the base which secure it in place. To connect a hook and loop sheet, hold the correct sanding sheet over the base, aligning the holes. Press down firmly on the sanding sheet to secure it in place. To connect a non-hook and loop sanding sheet, place the sander on its side. Release the paper clamp and insert the sanding sheet under the clamp. Tighten the paper clamp and pull the sheet tight across the base. Flip the sander over and insert the loose edge underneath the other paper clamp. Hold the sander with the base facing up and align the sheet punch. Press down on the sheet punch to create holes in the sanding sheet. Check that the switch is in the off position. Then plug the sander into the mains. Now put on all the safety equipment which is required to operate this tool. Grip the sander, lift approximately 50 to 75mm and turn the sander on to check it works. To cover large surface areas, use the 3rd sheet sanding base. To cover smaller surface areas, use the orbital sanding base. To get into corners, use a detail sanding base. Always lift the sander off the wood to turn it off. Disconnect the sander from the power supply. Disconnect the dust collector and open the container and empty the contents over a bin. Remove the dust collector sleeve and clean with a dry brush over the bin. Then rinse the dust collector sleeve under a tap and allow to dry for approximately 4 hours. Then, holding the sander over bin, clean the vents with a dry brush, removing all the excess dust. Remove the covers on the sander to reveal the brush caps. Unscrew the brush caps and slide out the used brushes. Insert the replacement brushes and replace the brush caps. Place the covers on the sander.